India is an adventurous paradise. You head out for a holiday, which quickly turns into a survival situation. A dream turns into a nightmare.
I'm thirsty, I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I'm lost.
Shelter, water, and food become a priority. A fire to keep you warm. But how? I'm Chandan Lahiri from OTA Survival School. I'll give you some tips and show you some tricks to use in a self-reliant situation. Do not think problems can only happen to other people. It can happen to you. It is often said that it takes just a spark to start a revolution. And it's true. And truer still, it is of the wilderness where you have to start a fire. You need a spark for your tinder to light, and the tinder will light your kindling, the kindling will light your firewood, which will get you a nice big fire, which will keep you warm, toasty, comfortable for the rest of the night, apart from cooking your food and boiling your water. You need to carry some fire starting material to create that spark, and a fire starting material that is good and reliable in any weather condition. Here is something that I carry all the time whenever I go out into the wilderness. Take a look. I think in my pocket I have a fire starting tool. Yes, I do. I think I found it. Okay, there you go. Now, this is a fire starter, and this is such a wonderful friend of an outdoorsman. You can start fires with this. This is the striker and this is the flint. If I strike this, I'll get a spark, and that spark is about 2000 degrees centigrade and more. 2000 degrees. Do you see that spark? That spark is 2000 degrees and more. Now, that's the spark I'll use to start this fire. Of how to use a fire starter is by not moving the striker, but by moving the rod.
Okay.
How you do that is you keep that here and you pull this towards you. So even if you're pulling too much, you're pulling away from the pile. So you're not disturbing the pile. If I do this, I might disturb the pile. So what you do is keep this at one position and move this towards you. So that way, you're not disturbing the pile, you'll get the same spark and you'll be able to start a fire. All right, so now to light the fire. So what we have is our tinder pile. On that, we have put an additional homemade tinder, which is cotton and petroleum jelly. And hopefully that's going to help light the fire faster. That's a little bit of cheating I've done. You can work without that. This is crunchy enough and dry enough to start the fire, but all animals are scared of forest fires. So once I've lit the fire, it'll also keep predators away. So here we go. All right, now to put the kindling on. Just put a bit of the tinder. Just put a bit of the tinder on that so you have a slightly larger fire. The temperature is down in single figures now. So fire is going to be extremely useful, comfortable, make us nice and toasty. And that's something you can start by using a simple thing like a Flint and Striker. But again, you need to know how to light the fire using a Flint and Striker, because like I said, if you knock over your tinder pile or you don't know how to strike it, or the spark is not big enough, your fire won't go. So you need to practice. Practice back at home, because practice makes perfect, and practice will prevent you from sleeping cold. And you might have a high threshold of cold. Cold can happen to you. And remember, carry a Flint and Striker as part of your kit. You will need a fire. It will happen to you. Not just, it can happen to you. Learn to adapt, improvise, innovate, and overcome. To learn more tips and tricks, visit this site. I'm Chandan Lahiri, and I hope to see you soon at the OTA Survival School. Leave nothing but footprints. Bring back nothing but memories.